Hello, it's John here from Land of Droid. We're going to be doing a quick unboxing of the Sony Ericsson Xperia Ray handset today. This is one of the latest Sony Ericsson handsets and probably one of the smallest Android handsets that Sony Ericsson actually do in their range. Quick unboxing starts now then. So straight away you're greeted with the Sony Ericsson Xperia Ray handset. Just do a quick roundabout of it. Put it aside and we'll cover that again in a moment. If you open up the two flaps here, as I say, this is a retail box unit. However, it is a review unit, so it's quite badly damaged. It's been around the houses and various other sites have reviewed it as well. So obviously you won't get a box that's broken, I promise. This is the 3-pin UK adapter with the USB slot on the side. Fairly standard for Sony Ericsson now with this style, very thin sort of plug into the wall style, and this long bar. It actually serves quite well when you have a double socket and you plug it in like so, because the USB cable doesn't get in the way, nor does it hang out the back where you can walk past and knock it down and stuff. So yeah, it's quite a different design for a socket plug, however it does work quite well. The second thing we've got inside the box, I'll just untangle it, is the USB to micro USB plug socket, charge sync cable, and this obviously attaches to the 3-pin UK adapter and also to allow synchronization on your laptop, etc. charging. The other thing is the 3.5mm headphones. Fairly basic headphones, you know, the not in ear style, just sit on the outside of the ear, very lightweight, quite flimsy considering you know, it is Sony Ericsson who are famed for Walkman handsets and stuff, but you know, it's not a Walkman handset, they didn't advertise it as that, so we don't expect it to come with, you know, a top of the range headset, and we probably would use our own anyway. It does have the in-ear, the push button here for controlling calls when you're using it as a headset for calls, so that's on there as well. And now I've really gone and tangled it. Okay, so the only other thing in here is the battery, which is, I hope I can let you guys see it. It's a 1500 mAh battery, sorry guys, just had to look that up there because I couldn't quite see it. Yep, so it's a 1500 mAh battery, not the greatest in terms of duration of charge, but you know, it's fairly standard and it's not a big handset, so it shouldn't take a lot of power. And the only other thing in there is the My First Hour, which is like the quick start guide for Sony Ericsson, the SAR information, and the important information booklet. So that's it. That's all that's inside the box. Let's quickly bring in the Xperia Ray handset then and give it a quick wipe here, because it is quite grubby where I've had my hands on it before. So this is the Xperia Ray. The screen itself is actually 3.3 inches, and it's a 297 ppi pixel. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I said that. Pixel density on the screen. You've got a front-facing VGA camera here, which I'm not quite sure what the resolution is. I'll get back to you guys on that in the review. You have a 3.5mm jack port, power button, charge sync slot on the left hand side, microphone on the bottom, and on the left hand side is the power button, the volume rockers. Quite mixed up for words today, as you probably noticed. Hopefully the rest of the video review won't be like that. So let's quickly remove the back from the phone. Very easy. On the back of the phone, you can see just up here, you can't really make it out in words, but there is a second microphone. Oh, yep, you can just see it now. So a secondary microphone, micro SD slot, SIM card slot, and the battery obviously just goes in there as well, if I can locate it. Yep, here we go. battery straight on the back, and then force cover back on. The handset with the battery does feel quite heavy in terms of handsets of similar size. It's 100 grams in weight in total. Not too heavy that you actually feel as if it's making an impact, but it's heavier than any other handset I've felt at this size. So let me quickly power it on for you. See, the power button's just on the top here. Take a quick look at the boot animation on it. I know quite a lot of guys like boot animations, so let's see what Sony Ericsson have brought in this, whether it's the default one or they've done something different. Just now it does look to be very same old, so I'll quickly go over some of the other specs that the handset has. It has 1 gig of ROM, 512 meg RAM, 1 GHz CPU processor. It's an 8 megapixel high definition camera with LED flash. It's 720p rather than 1280. It's running Android 2.3, which is Gingerbread. It's the Scorpion processor, sorry, I should have said that. And it's got an Adreno 205 GPU, and as I said earlier, it's the 1500 mAh battery it's in there as well. So quickly unlock it. You're given the fairly basic and fairly obvious Sony Ericsson styled UI. You know, this doesn't differ from any other Sony Ericsson handset that we've seen recently, featuring Android OS. It's got 5 home screens. Every one of them come with something on it at the beginning. The buttons on the bottom are both capacitive. You've got a back button and a menu button, and the home button is a physical push button rather than a capacitive button, which is rather unusual, but it is actually very nice, and has this backlit, this sort of LED arc on top of the button, which changes colour obviously when you're charging it and when you get a message and various other things. So yeah, that's quite a nice button. Quickly go in, show you guys the menu style. As I say, it's the very basic sort of Sony Ericsson styled menu. You can change the layout to most used or whatever it is you want to change it to. Notification bar is standard, and see if we can get a quick look at the camera. I would point out that at the moment I'm using the Sony Ericsson Xperia Arc to video this, just to let you guys see the you can quickly look there, you go, Sony Ericsson Xperia Arc. So yeah, that's just to let you guys see the quality that the Arc gives as well in terms of video shooting, and these Sony Ericsson Xperia handsets actually do have very good quality cameras on them all. So yep, that's the Sony Ericsson Xperia Ray handset. Hopefully you guys will read the review in the next couple of days, and if you have any questions you can email them to team@landofdroid.com, and we look forward to hearing from you guys. Thanks for watching.